Hi, and welcome to the time management presentation presented by WorkSource Georgia Mountains Youth Services. Feel like this is you? School can sometimes be stressful, and you may feel like you don't have enough time. Spending a lot of time on the things that are important to you or on the things that are not important to you can be stressful. So today we're going to talk about how to better manage everything that you have going on and hopefully help you feel not as stressed. The act or process of planning and exercising conscious control over the amount of time that we spend on certain activities, especially to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. Today we're going to talk about a couple of tips that we can use to help manage our time, as well as understanding why time management is important. Time management is important because first off, we want to remember all of the important details and important projects that we have going on in our lives. We want to make sure that we have enough time to relax and enjoy ourselves while also getting enough sleep and eating right throughout our day. So here's a couple of tips in order for us to feel like we are in control of our time. We will be going into these in detail throughout the course of this presentation, but this just gives you a roadmap of what we will be talking about today. One of the ways that we can practice good time management is to use some sort of planner, whether you need to buy an academic planner, maybe your school provides one for you, or you can maybe even use the calendar app on your phone. But using some sort of planner helps us to visualize what's ahead and to help us manage and plan what we need to do and what we have time to do throughout the week. In other words, it helps us to see the whole picture. One of the biggest struggles that we have is learning how to prioritize our work. Sometimes it feels like we have everything going on and we don't know how to get all of it done in one day. But the truth is, there is a lot of work that we need to do every day, but that doesn't really need to get done right this second. So learning how to prioritize means that we get more out of our limited time each day. So here we have actually a chart of how we can prioritize the things that we have going on every day. This is a great little tool that you can write in every single day, where you can write most important, urgent, to even things that are less important or maybe less urgent. Also, please note that your brain is not always the best storage device. As things come up throughout the day, it would be a great idea for you to either write everything down or to make a note to yourself, either in your phone or on a piece of paper, to remind yourself of all the little things that pop up throughout the day. Whether you're trying to manage a busy week, a busy semester, while technology has a lot of upsides, having your phone nearby while studying is a distraction. So I want to encourage you to put away the cell phone as you are working on your schoolwork. Setting a time limit to each task is actually an effective way to manage our time. So when we time limit ourselves, we're actually able to tell ourselves, I don't like how this sounds. One of the best ways to study is to be active during class time, not just physically, but mentally as well. When you're attending class on a regular basis, you become more comfortable with your classmates as well as the teacher and the environment. And when you are more comfortable sitting in that classroom environment, you are more able to ask questions during class and take notes and talk to your teacher about any questions you may have. So one of the best tips that I can give you is to be actively present during class time. Did you know that you're not supposed to pull an all-nighter when it comes to studying? The best thing to do is to take breaks and also to stop working at a certain time. Your brain is not going to retain information at 2 or 3 in the morning, so make sure that you're stopping your homework at a certain time every night. You may have a lot going on between school, sports, a job, family, and friends, but too many commitments can result in a stressful situation. So learning to let go of some commitments may be important. And this doesn't mean that you're giving up on some of the activities that you have to say no to. It just means that you are learning what's more important to you and that you can't do everything. I think an also really important thing to note here is that your life is a work in progress. And you don't have to complete every project and meet every goal in your life by tomorrow or next week. If you continue to work on your goals one day at a time, you'll start to feel really good about yourself. But I know that learning how to say no can be sometimes a struggle. So a couple of things that we can say instead of just saying no could be maybe or let me think about it. You can even go to say, I have to check with my parents before I commit to anything. Learning to say no is an important time management technique. And the last thing that I would like to discuss today before we close out this presentation is a couple of good tips that also play an important role for your time management. First, please make sure that you spend some time throughout the week to exercise. When you are physically getting in shape, it will help you mentally, as well as getting an important amount of rest. Please make sure that you are taking the time to sleep and get some good quality sleep throughout the week. You actually will perform better at school when you are taking tests when you've had a good night's sleep beforehand. And please make sure that you are drinking enough water and eating right. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. So please make sure that you are practicing some good time management skills now, because these are the skills that you can take on with you through college and life beyond into the adult world. So thank you so much for having spent some time with me today as we talk about time management. Thank you again and have a good day.